I've finished work for the year, but I can't sit back and relax just yet because today I'm going to be doing a 500-mile round trip. I'm delivering Christmas presents to my sister's house, but just to be clear, due to COVID-19 restrictions, I'm not actually visiting anyone. I'm driving there and driving back. And I'm inviting you to join me on a journey which will take somewhere between 8 to 10 hours. I am aware that I look somewhat homeless at the moment, but we're going away for Christmas, so next week I'll shave my head and all the grey hairs in my beard will miraculously become black. Cunt! Sorry, a game I like to play when I'm on a long drive is to see how long it takes me to blow the horn and drop the C-bomb, and today, 4.3 miles. I'm currently following someone driving a Dacia. Who buys a car like that? Who is it that takes their hard-earned money and thinks, I want a car made by former communists based on a 1990s Renault Clio? A few years ago, when an earthquake struck Japan, they had the roads reopened within a day. I've just turned onto the M6, which if you're from outside the UK, is basically the road to hell, or Birmingham. The roadworks on this road have been ongoing for 12 fucking years. For today's drive, I have various albums. In the CD player at present, I have a Christmas compilation album for when I'm feeling festive. I also have All Hope Is Gone by Slipknot for when I'm not feeling festive. Possibly the only good thing to come out of 2020 is the new album from Swedish metal giant Elaine, Dancing in Hell, and I also have Game On by the Chinese-American cellist Tina Guo. If she played her cards right, she could shag me. I've had this car for almost a year. Mrs. Disgruntled called it R2 because it's blue and silver and she is mad on Star Wars. And when we were thinking of changing the car, I wanted another Jaguar and she wanted a Mini. So we've got a Mini. But I put my foot down, saying that if we're having a Mini, it has to be a Clubman because I need something big enough to get my amplifier in for when I'm gigging. And it also had to be a Cooper S because I want something that drinks fuel and is really fucking uncomfortable. But I've got my long drive today, I've got a full tank of fuel, and I've also put an octane booster in it because I drive like a prick. Only 198 miles to go. Probably not, they're mostly Muslims.
The world is waiting for one child. Black, white, yellow. No one knows.
What about the brown people?
One child.
Johnny Mathis is a fucking
Exit
racist.
ahead.
Hear that? That's the new M6. Bouncing me out of my fucking seat. This song by Mike Oldfield sounds really simple, but I had a go at playing it last night and it's all over the place. The fucker's got 6 fingers. Now I've turned off the M6 and I'm on the A14 and my god, I'm bored. But it's okay, the sat-nav's telling me a roundabout's coming up in just 43 miles. That roundabout I was looking forward to, the road's been changed. I haven't changed gear for about an hour. I've just entered Norfolk, which is where I'm from originally. And the sign says, welcome to Norfolk, Nelson's County. Whereas what it should read is, welcome to Norfolk, please put your watch back to 1823. People round here still point at aeroplanes after a hard night trying to rake the moon out of the local pond. But you may note I don't have a typical Norfolk accent. I'm from Norwich. And I should say, I'm from Norwich! I'm from Norwich, my beauty! But when I was a child, I heard the Norfolk accent on television and made a conscious effort to get rid of it. That's why I just have this generic southern thing going on. I'm now coming up on this place, and that's pronounced Wyndham. Except when you're from Norfolk, then you have to say Wyndham. Alright, it's been raining in Wyndham, I don't know what's going on, but I just drove there in my booty. Now I'm just 25 miles away from Great Yarmouth. And where I live in Staffordshire, many of the locals love going on holiday to Yarmouth, and I have no idea why. Because it's an absolute shithole. Like most coastal towns, it's got no money. And the only thing you'll see in Great Yarmouth is a heroin addict prostitute getting beaten up by a gang of illegal immigrants. So, here I am at my sister's house, and there's no one home. Right, that's everything dropped off. And this is my sister's latest motor, a Seat Altea. And I don't know what it is about my sibling, but she always buys bloody terrible cars. So I've stopped for 5 minutes, and now I get to turn round and go all the way home. I'm 160 miles from home, and I'm back on the A14, the dullest road in Christendom. Things are getting exciting. I've got a turn coming up in under 20 miles, and I'm currently following a white Audi with a private number plate, so I bet the owner is a right wanker, says the bloke driving the BMW with the private plate. I'm so bored, I've turned the cruise control off, just so I've got something to do with my right foot. So I'm back in Staffordshire. If you made it this far into the video, then well done. I've made good time. I'm not going to say how long it took me, because then you could work out my average speed. Actually, no, my average speed will be on here. Yeah, I'm not reading that out. As ever, thanks for watching.